Hi, Thao. Hi, V. Hi, Con.
Hi, teacher.
And how are you today? You happy today?
Yes.
Okay. Con, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Thao, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so here we're going to carry on. We're going to read and then choose the best answer, okay? Let's have V. You can read number 1.
Devastating 8.9
Magnitude.
magnitude earthquake and
Tsunami.
tsunami.
Now look
I
at the
think number D.
have hit. Yes. Why do we say have hit, Con? Why is it have? Have hit. Why not hits?
Because because we have to a subject that is devastating and tsunami.
Yes. And why are we saying now look here. Here it is. This one shows you also that it's past tense. Do you see? So you have to carry on reading the sentence before you make your pick, before you choose, to make sure in the tense they are writing as well, or the piece is in, okay? The epicenter of the earthquake was about 81 miles off the coast of Sendai, north of Tokyo. Let's start with the. Con, you can start the next one. The earthquake.
The earthquake
Has
was
resulted. Here has resulted.
the earthquake has resulted in an enormous tsunami that has traveled up to 6 miles inland. Not only
Which one do you think? I can't hear, sweetie. Which one do you think?
If you don't know exactly, you tell the teacher. Thank. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't.
You don't know. Okay, Thao, do you want to try and help him here? Okay, Thao.
Not only the earthquake and tsunami have caused horrific damage, but they also cause problems.
Not only the earthquake and tsunami. So we don't say that first. It's not, let me help you here. It's not that one. So you can't say not only the earthquake, not only has or have the earthquake and tsunami caused. So it's either B or D. Now you have to choose why. Why B or D? Thao, which one would you say? D or B?
D.
Yes. V, would you also go with D?
Yes.
Because we are naming two things here. So you have to say not only have the earthquake and tsunami caused horrific damage, but they've also caused problems with the Japanese nuclear power plants. Not only the earthquake and tsunami. So you first say they've caused something before you can say the earthquake and the tsunami, okay? Do you understand the have, why we choose that one, Khan?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thao, you've got number 3. The Fukushima nuclear power plant.
The Fukushima nuclear power plant had reported that high levels of radiations have leaked from the plant. Which is incredibly dangerous.
Yes, good, which is incredibly dangerous. Okay, back to you, V, number 4. Let's see the sentence here. Parts of the power plant.
Parts of the power plant has exploded.
Good. So you
And
keep on
many-
reading. Yes, keep on reading so
many-
it gives you a clue. And many
and
people.
many people have been concerned about
Poisonous.
poisonous radiation leaks.
Good. Car number 5.
The earthquake is a huge disaster of Japan, which
For Japan.
for Japan, which see.
Not C, sweetie. Thao, do you know which one? Remember, Khan, if you say C, that means it's happening now.
D.
Okay, the earthquake is a huge disaster for Japan, which have held one of the world's top economic positions. Why have? It's one earthquake. It's not earthquakes. You only say have when it's more than one. The earthquake. It's not earthquakes. The earthquake. So it can't be have.
Maybe B.
Okay, so it can't be number D because it's only one earthquake. So immediately D is out. Number C, holding. That means it's happening now. The earthquake happening now. Okay, it's not happening now. So then C is out. Now you have to decide hold and holds. Earthquake, one earthquake. Give me holds. If it's earthquakes, it's hold. So when it's many, then it's hold. If it's only one, then it's the S at the end. So it's holds. Holds one of the world's top economic positions. Okay, Thao, factories and production plants.
Factories and production plants have closed for days and money has been pumped into the economy by the government. Additionally, the numbers of people who had died.
Say again.
8.
Additionally, the number of people who had died or remained uncounted for. Okay, what's number 7?
Can you go down?
Can you see it? You can't see it?
No, I only see 8.
Oh, then your screen is maybe smaller than mine. Okay, see if you can see it now.
Yes. All remain unaccounted for. For exist.
Will exceed.
Yeah.
Why will exceed? So they haven't died yet. They still need to die. It's still going to happen in the future. You're saying additionally the number of people had died. So you're already saying they are dead. Now you're saying they will exceed. Can't be past tense and future tense in one
Had
sentence.
existed.
Okay, what do you say, Khan?
I think is A.
Okay, a number of people or remained uncounted for exceeds. It's either A or B, because remember, I'm going to tell you why now. Will exceed, it's in the future. You can't say had exceeded. Now they're saying it's uncounted for. They don't know if they have exceeded or will exceed, but they know it exceeds 10,000 and more. So it's either exceeds or exceed. V, what do you think? Number A or B for number 7?
I think is B.
B, exceeds 10,000. It's more than. And it can still be more. That's why it's an ongoing one. Okay. D, you are back of number 8.
Some countries such as New Zealand, Australia, China, South Korea, the United Kingdom, and the United States have sent aid to Japan, along with well wishes and prayers of hope.
Now number B will be many countries. It won't be many a country. Many countries. That's why B is wrong. C should be a few countries, such as, not few countries. D should be most of the countries. That's why B, C, and D is wrong. These are the right ones. So some countries is the best answer there. Well done, B. Okay, let's carry on. Khan, historically.
Historically, America has been a very innovative country. B.
Not only America was the first. Do you think the word order is right there? Look at the word order. It is not only. But your word order from number B is not right. So you start your sentence with not only. So which one do you think is right? Not only is right, but which one? Which sentence, Khan? Number B sentence, the sentence there isn't right. So if B is wrong, then the right answer will be A. Not only was America. You start your sentence with not only. You can't start with the first America. It doesn't make sense. Not only America was America the first to install. So you start your sentence with not only was America. So it's A. Okay. Let's go to number. Okay, you can keep on reading that sentence. Khan, keep on reading it.
As I read again.
Yes.
Historically, America has been a very innovative country. Not only was America the first to instill a modern democratic government, but it also the home of many inventions and innovations.
Good. Now, so number 2, sometimes.
Sometimes it is important to remember that someone had to have the idea first.
Okay, and B, the next.
Americans to be known are some impressive
Americans to be known, not to be known. Americans. You have to say is or are. You can't say Americans and then go into your sentence, to be. You have to say are or is. Americans
are known are some impressive innovation in transportation.
are known for. You are known as her daughter. You are known as the boss of the country. You are known as something. America is not only known as the innovations or transportation, so it's for. Okay, Khan, back to number 4, for example.
For example, Henry Ford was able to revolutionize the automotive industry. This is because
Okay, so it's either, it says here, this is
C.
producing cars on a mass scale
C.
was a brand new and very powerful idea. Okay, we are back to B.
Today, cars are used in most places around the world. Also, the first airplane. One of the most important inventions. D.
Okay, keep on reading B.
Of the past 100 years was invented in America by Wilbur and Orville Wright.
Good. Next one, Thao.
Other flying devices has been invented before, but none were as impressive or practical as model.
Sorry, Thao, you can keep on with number 6 and 7, then Khan can do number 8.
Yeah. Impressive or practical as model created by the Wright brothers.
Okay, which one? A, B, C, or D?
B.
Okay, number 8, Khan.
Always inventing C. C. You don't open the mic.
Oh, I know, Khan. It's very noisy because they're building next to us. I'm just trying to figure out the answer for you. I'll tell you now. Give me always inventing things change the world. No, so it's not A. Always inventing things that the world change.
My answer
Always-
is C.
Hmm. Okay, your answer is B. Always inventing things that change the world. America is an inspiration. Okay, good, Khan. Let's go back to B, number 1, Mr. Griffin.
Mr. Griffin, yesterday's car is very interesting. I had found yesterday's class very interesting.
I found. Okay, I found yesterday's class very interesting. It was nice to learn more about the animals. I found. Sound number 2.
Number 2, while I have now
Have known. You can keep on reading.
If now the use was a special place, I never realized how lucky we are to have such a resource in our city.
Good. Okay. Call number next one. Anyway.
Anyway, I'm writing to you because of Saturday's field trip. I can go, but I will have to bring my little brother because my parents. Hey,
You have to say is or are they, because my parents going
my
to.
parents going
No,
to Italy.
my parents are going. You can't say my parents going. Where's your is and your are? My parents are going. So it's not number A.
D.
My parents have gone to Italy. Okay, good.
But I think is
Say again, Con.
no.
Okay, so we're back with B. Let's start with number
China.
1.
China is the biggest country on the planet. It is on the biggest in terms of its amount of land, but it is the biggest in terms of its number of people. A large Chinese city such as Shanghai always have always has lots of people in their streets. Number 8.
Okay, good. Now, Thao, every day.
Every day, the city center to be filled.
Not to
Filled.
be. Not to be.
City center is filled with people
Is
who are
filled,
eating.
yes. Because it's one city. So it is filled with people who are eating, shopping, and going to work. Okay, number 3, Con, Shanghai.
Shanghai was an important city during the Qing dynasty when the city Uh,
Okay, which one do you think, Khan?
Wait a minute. I think is A.
Good job. Well done. Became, because it's past.
After studying China and its cities, I'm sure that I will visit China in the future.
Yes, will visit. Now will, why will? Because it's in the future. So it's will. Okay, thou, mammals.
Mammals, like all other creatures, might either adapt.
Which number?
Number C.
Okay, but if you say might, you're giving them a choice. They might or they might not. Not a choice. Mammals need to adapt. So might means they will or they won't.
Must either adapt.
They must. They must adapt or they will die. Perish. Perish means to die. So they must. Otherwise, they're going to die. So they must either adapt to the environment or die. Die. Perish. Okay, so it's not a choice. Khan, you can do number 2.
Adaptation. C. Will occur.
Adaptation happens when something happens. It's not will. It's not going to happen in the future. It's going to happen now. Adaptation happens now when an animal has offspring. It's not
So
will.
A.
So A, yes, it occurs. Adaptation is not going to still happen. It's happening now. Adaptation happens when there's offspring. What's offspring? Offspring, same as baby. Okay.
Conversely, an organism with disadvantages
Organism.
or harmful
Organism.
organism
Organism is a living thing.
With disadvantages or harmful traits.
Conversely, an organism with disadvantages or harmful traits.
Will have fewer or no offspring.
Will have, yes. Offspring will be means they can't make babies. They can't have babies. Okay, Sal, this is the basis. Okay, Sal, you can read. Can't hear you, Sal. You're muted, sweetie. Okay, this is the basis.
This is the basis of Darwin's theory evolutions
Of
in his
evolution.
of evolutions in his book on the origins of species.
Origin of species.
Origins of species, which had outlined this theory.
Which number?
D.
Not which, then you won't have which there. In this book, which?
B.
It's only one book. Remember, it says many. In this book, it's outlined because it's one book, so you add the S there. Outlines this theory, Darwin wrote. Good, you're much better today. Okay. V, car, number 5.
Can you go up? Can you go up? The press. Okay.
Darwin wrote the preservation of favorable individual differences
Variations and
Method.
the destruction of those which are inferior. I have called natural selection or the survival of the fittest.